Seriously, the most important component to spring rolls is the sauce, right? So spring rolls are easy to make, right? You kind of just use the rice paper and all that good stuff, lettuce and whatever proteins you want. But I think it really boils down to what sauce you have. And when you're buying those spring rolls at either a restaurant, supermarket, or whatever, they all vary. But I want to show you my take on it. So I'm gonna work on the sauce first, so that you can recreate this at home and enjoy delicious spring rolls the way I want you to have it, because I'm in control of this relationship. Anyways, let's start. Coconut flavored soda. You can use Sprite. You can use 7-Up. Doesn't really matter. But this one here I got at the Asian market, which I think you can find anywhere. So go ahead and pour that in there. And this recipe here, I'll actually link the video down below. I want to actually give credit to Christine, I believe. She has a very popular video on how to make fish sauce, which is what we're doing right now, a sweet fish sauce. Her mom's recipe. We'll do 5 tablespoons of vinegar. So let's see here. 1. Doesn't have to be super perfect. I'm not sure if that was 5 or 6 or whatever, but I'm sure it's. We'll do half a cup of sugar here. Looks like I'm making a lot of sauce, but it's like chemistry. Yeah, it looks like I'm making a lot of sauce, but this is good for future Vietnamese items that you eat, like egg rolls or any of those delicious things. Next, we have half a cup of fish sauce. My favorite brand, the Three Crabs brand. So let's do this. Let's be careful because this stuff smells. Almost there. All right, I think that's good. Maybe a little bit more just for good measures. Nice. So what I have here is the Thai chili and garlic. Not really finely chopped, but that's why you have the mortar and pestle. I can never say that, mortar and pestle. So just kind of smash that up. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop this guy up. See there? Just kind of have it all mixed up. Just toss that right in there. Alright, so what you're going to do now is mix this up. Make sure you get the sugar on the bottom. You know what? This actually tastes a lot better too when it's sitting inside the fridge. And this does last a long time. Beautiful. Now we're gonna make, let's see here, the peanut sauce. So I'm gonna lower it just a little bit. It doesn't have to be too hot. What you wanna do is make sure you melt Mr. Skippy peanut butter. So with this here, I kind of just eyeball it. I don't know. I try to go equal parts with the peanut butter and the hoisin sauce. But you really just kind of go with what you think is best. Oh, how smart am I? I didn't bring a spoon. Alright, I think let's do equal parts. It's really up to you. I have some chicken stock here. I don't really have a spoon right now, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this up. So what happens is that the sauce actually gets a bit watery, and you know, I personally like it that way. I don't need it to be super thick. Alright, now it's actually time to wrap the spring rolls. And I am going to use these guys here, this rice paper. Let's see here. First wet the rice paper. Put it there just like that. I'm actually going to double wrap it. Now, I will tell you that it doesn't normally come double wrapped, but I have this thing where, not this thing, I just freaking hate it when the spring roll breaks, or the rice paper breaks, kind of like that Chipotle burrito that breaks on you. It's so annoying. So I'm just gonna avoid that. But normally I just do it one wrap, you know, if I'm eating with my friends or my family. But for the show, I'm gonna do two, just because I don't want that. I want to avoid that mess altogether. Let's start off with the red leaf lettuce. This here are chives. Just look at that right there. And these are some beautiful purple mint leaves. Beautiful color. All right. Grab some mint leaves. Cilantro. Alright, it's already looking very good. And I'm going to start making the shrimp roll first. So I have cucumbers, and then I have the shrimp right there. Let's grab a little bit. Alright, and then let's do, actually I'll do this first. Shrimp, I have them, so they're easier to roll. And these are some bean sprouts here. Alright, I'm going to start rolling these guys. Just push it up like that. Fold it in on the sides. There you go. You have a nice, skinny, beautiful, perfect spring roll. And the wrapper did not break, which is good. This contraption here I actually bought at the Vietnamese supermarket. If you don't have this, this is fine. Just grab a big bowl of hot, or not hot, warm water, and just dip your rice paper in there. It's totally fine. I just went a little, you know I always go all out. So first I made that shrimp spring roll with the cucumbers, but this one I'm gonna do unriped mango, which is incredible, and tofu, fried tofu. For my vegan, vegetarian friends, I'm thinking about you. This is for you. That's the great thing about spring rolls or summer rolls. You can seriously put anything you want in them. Anything. Doesn't matter. I don't care if it's some ingredient from another culture, you could literally just put everything in there and roll them up. But I guess the thing with us, with Vietnamese people, or what stands out is the sauce that we use. That's why I mentioned how important that was early on. And I mean, we obviously have our classic ingredients with the shrimp and all that good stuff. All right, let's do this. Ooh, yes. It's gonna give us a nice crunch. And then the fried tofu. And a few bean sprouts. All right, I got everything, good to go. Cool. Oh, I'm so happy I double wrapped this. All right, so there you go. I have my beautiful tofu spring roll. All right, I'm gonna make a few more and then we're gonna start eating, all right? So I also have some unripe mangoes as well. I had some left over. I only used just a little bit for those rolls, but I have some more here. And I'm actually gonna dip it with some salt and Thai chilies. And as you can see here, I have the Thai chilies all chopped up. And I've got the salt. All you really need to do is just kind of smash that Thai chili there. Just get all that salt and all that chili in there. And here I have my sauce as well, which is the sauce that I made earlier with the peanut butter and fish sauce. But I'm using this here. This is the chili garlic sauce. I think this is the best like hot sauce out there, right? Just because it's chunky, it's got that, you can taste that garlic and it's got the seeds in it. This sauce looks amazing. All these garlic pieces and all the chili. Like I said, it might not look pretty, but the taste is incredible. There you go. I got all my spring rolls ready. I'm actually gonna cut them in half so that you can actually see what they look like on the inside. See these rolls. They're perfect. Oh my god, they look perfect. Yes. Tofu rolls. Sound like a Californian sometimes. And then last one. Beautiful. Alright, I am so hungry, guys. I can't wait to dig in. First, I want to try my unripe mango. Get some salt, a little bit of chili. Mmm. Mmm. That is amazing. It made my eyes water up a little bit. Makes me want to cry. It's so good. Please try that at home. Unripe anything. Papaya, mangoes, my absolute favorite. I forgot my drink. I went to Milkbox. It's another little boba shop in Anaheim. Mmm. And I got chai flavored. Anyways, let's start eating, guys. It's been a long time. We've been doing too many things. First, I want to try the, see that, the tofu, see the mango. So excited, so excited. So I like to scoop the sauce. I like to scoop the sauce. Mmm. Oh my god. This shit is perfect. I'm sorry. Mmm. Holy moly. I'm telling you, this sauce is incredible. Mmm. That was an amazing start. We're gonna do the shrimp one. I love the crunch. I love the crunch of the cucumbers. I love the crunch of the mangoes. Texture is very important in Vietnamese food. Mmm. 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 Seriously, so good. I like really good. Probably my favorite. For now, my favorite video so far. I mean, it's really it's just amazing. The most important thing about Vietnamese food, as I was trying to say, is that you have to eat everything together. You have to eat all the leaves together. You have to eat it with the noodles. You have to eat it with the sauce. You have to have the protein all together. It's got to all be mixed up together. Every single item needs to be in your mouth, and you need to taste everything, and enjoy it as a whole, like a one, almost like a one-piece thing. You can't eat them separately. It just doesn't work like that. And the reason why I'm not dipping my spring rolls, and I hate doing that, is because what happens when you dip your spring rolls in here, what do you think is going to happen? All the insides just come out into your sauce bowl, and why would you want that? So this is how I eat it, at least me and my friends and my family. We just like to scoop it right on top of it. It's cleaner, it's not messy, and you will not regret it. Just a tip, right? Let's have some more of this. Mmm. Mmm. What's great about spring rolls, when you're buying the ingredients, I mean, you're buying in, not in bulk, but you have a lot of leftover leaves, a lot of leftover vermicelli noodles and this stuff and sauce and all that stuff. You could be making spring rolls for the next, I swear, week, it feels like. I mean, I only spent about $15 for the ingredients today. 15. I mean, aside from the ingredients I already have, like sugar, sauce, and all that good stuff for to make this. But I mean, if you already have those things inside of your kitchen, you just need to buy, you know, the things that create this delicious roll here. This is absolute heaven. I'm sorry, I'm not vegetarian, but this is pretty damn good with that fried tofu and that crunch of the mango. Some sauce. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Do you see that on the outside? So I made sure I put the lettuce first because the lettuce almost acts like a, well, it kind of helps to protect the roll from breaking. Fucking shit. I mean, when people ask me what my favorite food is, I always say Vietnamese food, but it just doesn't have enough. I don't think very many people know about it, which is unfortunate. But like I said, that's why I'm doing this. That Thai chili. Oh my god. I just need a moment to think. And to really like, Lord, it's just so good. I could have easily had more. Okay, don't freak out. But I quit my job 2 weeks ago. I put in my 2 weeks notice. Cold turkey. Like, I have no job to back me up. So, I just have a few days left. And I'm slowly kind of freaking out. But I don't know. I guess it hasn't hit me yet. I basically did what everyone else wanted to do, right? When they're stressed out about their work and all that good stuff, and you have that moment where you're just like, I fucking hate this place, I want to go. I did that. A cold turkey. I straight up just left. Gone. I said, sorry, I just don't want to be here anymore. With no backup plan. And I went home and I just went, what the hell did you just do? You and your prideful ass getting in the way. Now you screwed yourself over. You're going to be jobless in 2 weeks. So, I actually, one of my classmates from high school actually, just happened to run into me at work and I was telling her about my crazy last minute decision about leaving the company. And she was totally happy for me, actually. If anything, she felt kind of jealous about my crazy decision. No, but anyways, I was telling her how, oh, I forgot to tell you where I actually work. Now that it doesn't matter, you know? But I, I work for Louis Vuitton. So not Gucci, not anything, nothing else, no other brand, but just Louis Vuitton. So now you know where I used to work. But I was really sick of the whole retail and selling and all that good stuff. And I wanted to try something new. And there's something that I've always wanted to do, and I just felt that this was kind of holding me back. You know, I was really too comfortable with what I was doing. And I can speak for actually a lot of us. We're just kind of comfortable with the pay. I mean, it pays me well, but that's about it. It pays me well, and now I'm depending on it. And I'm really not able to explore and try something new just because I'm so used to that. But no, I'm not playing that anymore. I don't care. At this age, I'm just going to drop the ball and do whatever the hell I want. Hell, if I wanted to go backpacking right now, I'd leave everything behind and just go. Lately, that's been my personality. I guess turning 30 has really just pushed me over the edge. I guess I don't have much fear anymore, you know? But I've always wanted to be a bartender. Yeah, bartending. At a club, at a bar, whatever, at a restaurant. And I don't have the experience, so hopefully someone takes me on and maybe I can start off as a server or a host or whatever at a restaurant and trying to get that in-house experience and training. But I'll give you an update on that. However, back to my friend that ran into me. I told her all that about the bartending. And she actually told me, she's like, hey, so I know this is kind of last minute, but I do these events every month. Pays me good money. This event happens at least, well, actually just once a month. She says, as you know, the bartender there, I make about like, I don't know, $500, $600 per night. Wow, sounds great, right? That's pretty much good side money in a way. And she said, I'm always looking for someone who's, you know, willing to bar back me. Basically a bar assistant. So I'd be able to, you know, obviously take care of everything for her, whatever bottles she need, whatever refills she may need, whatever. Just basically cleaning and helping and assisting her while she's serving drinks and beverages. So anyways, I asked her, okay, so that sounds amazing. Like, I would definitely do that. That would be a great experience for me, for someone who doesn't have anything under the belt. And then she goes, okay, well, there's a reason why I sometimes have a hard time finding a bar back for the event. And I said, oh, like, what could that be? I mean, it couldn't be too crazy, right? She says, well, it's the actual event that freaks people out. And I said, you have to tell me. Like, what is it? Spit it out. And then she goes, well, it's a swingers event. And I looked at her and I was like swingers? Like like people, like couples or people who are that swap partners or something. Like, I don't know very much about swingers, but I know what they do. So, yeah, she was saying it's a swingers event, I guess, that happens every single month. It's in a secret location. It's very secretive in general, but look, listen, I'm not shocked. I love things like this. I live for things like this, but I guess it was just very new to me. Like, I would have never imagined, possibly working at a swingers event. But she was telling me how it gets kind of intense because it's almost like live porn. So basically, what it is that a group of people get together at the secret location once a month and they just kind of mingle. They talk about their sexuality and fantasies and whatever it may be. And sometimes they come as couples. Yeah, couples, literally like married couples or, boyfriend and girlfriend. And there are single people too. And these people, they come from all around the world and they come from different backgrounds too. One could be a rocket scientist and the other can be a farmer somewhere. I mean, we're talking like different types of people. And this is their thing. And they like to get together and sometimes they like to share partners. You can have my wife today or you can have my husband today. And yeah, not everyone, well, she told me not everyone actually engages in sexual activity, but it will happen in front of you. And that's why these events are secretive, right? Like, I would never do that. But listen, that doesn't mean that it's bad. And she told me too. She told me that sometimes they invite you to join the party. But as a person who is on duty, just say no. Say you're not interested. I guess if you can, I guess if you want to, you can. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Listen, I haven't been to one. And the next one that's coming up, if she does need me, I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to let you know all about it. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to or maybe they'll come after me because it's secretive. But whatever, who cares? We all know you do it. And kudos to these couples that are doing that because I personally think that, for some, it really helps their relationship. I know, it just sounds crazy. I guess maybe some of us can't wrap our minds around it right now. But I understand it. Like, I get it. It creates excitement. You're enjoying somebody else, There's a level of understanding, right, between both parties. I mean, you're there, you're physically seeing your significant other hooking up with someone else. What a party. I'm so excited, actually, now that I'm talking about it. I can't wait to see it. I think it's so crazy, but so fascinating and amazing, and I live for that stuff. But anyways, back to the bartending. If you know anybody, if you work at a restaurant, or if you're a bartender yourself, give me some advice. What are the first few steps I have to take? Somebody told me that I actually had to do bartending school, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to try to get hired in as a server first, and then perhaps maybe they're willing to train me. please let me know. Any advice would be helpful. Oopsies. I love how on my last one, I got messy. I'm going to be in Seattle next week. I'm actually going to release this probably Wednesday morning, because I'm leaving Wednesday morning. I'm flying Wednesday morning around 10 or 11. So I'll make sure to release this around that time. So by the time you start watching this, or whatever, when I first release it, I'm on the plane. I'll be on the plane. And I can't wait to hear from you when I land. So when I get back from Seattle, then I'm going to have to figure out what to do with my life. I can't be jobless forever. Good thing I know how to save. We're really good with money. We're really good with saving. So we'll be fine. We'll be alright. But I really need to get my shit together. Can't believe it. I did the big fuck you. And just left. I love my coworkers though, and I love my manager, and I love all of them, but I don't know if I love the company anymore. I just don't care about things like that. I don't care about selling those things. I don't know. I don't have a passion for it. Anyways, that was amazing. I love you guys so much. Vietnamese food. Damn. So refreshing, so healthy, so clean, and so yummy. Maybe just high in sodium, right? Just a few things. Anyways, it was good to see you. And talk to your friends about swingers and tell me what you think or what they think. But listen, maybe I'll dive into that another time. Or my thoughts on that. But for now, hopefully she contacts me and I'm able to do it so that I can share that experience with you. To each their own, right? Okay. I think I'm going to have some more spring rolls off camera because I'm still hungry. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye.